Hello and welcome to the Craft Parenting podcast where we jingle our elf ears to the sound of our intro. We are the podcast about two Cincinnati craft beer lovers with a parenting problem. And my name is Joe. This is my lovely wife and co-host, Caroline.
Hey.
And we are back once again for another episode of our Higher Gravity Beervent calendar. Spectacular, extravaganza. What other adjectives are there?
Amazing. Wonderful.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah.
Joyous.
So joyful. We are back once again. We are going to be doing day 10. But if you are wondering what in the world is Higher Gravity Beervent, go back a few episodes and we'll tell you all about it. We've been doing this every day in December. So this is episode 11. Mm-hmm. So we have 11 other episodes. So go back and watch them.
10 other episodes. Because this is episode 11.
This is episode 11. Math is hard.
I went to school for math.
Okay. Anyway, what is beer number 10 for day 10?
What? We have Rupee Premium Lager beer. It's a Basmati rice lager brewed with all natural rice, maize, malted barley, and 3 types of hops. And I'm assuming Rupee is the name. Yeah, is the name of the brewery. Do you want to read what's on the can while I pour?
I will read what is in the dock.
Okay, and then I'll read whatever's left on the can.
It is 4.75% ABV, which you may or may not have said. It is a world-renowned master beer brewer and an award-winning Indian chef have collaborated to make Rupee the go-to beer for Indian and spicy cuisine. Rupee has been slow brewed to a traditional Indian recipe using the finest all-natural rice, maize, malted barley, and 3 types of hops for an unforgettable, smooth, and refreshing finish. And they say it is specially crafted for Indian and spicy cuisine. And it's named the best beer for world food. That's all I got.
Okay, there's more on the can, but we'll get that in a second. It is a yellowy ale. It's a little hazy, but I can still see the moon through the bottom of my glass.
Oh yeah.
If I'm looking at it from the side.
Yeah, it's yellow. It's fizzy. Rice beer. That's the deal with rice beer. It's I don't know if it's these days if it's easier or cheaper to do. That's the word I'm looking for. But back in the day, that's how Bud Light and Budweiser and all them, that's how they undercut some of the big guys.
Yeah.
At the time, was they used rice instead of what everyone else was using. So at one point, it was, I think, cheaper. But I don't know if that's still true.
Yeah. So this was brewed and packaged by Dorchester Brewing Company in Boston, Maryland. Did we say that?
No.
And then the story of the Indian rupee. Sultan Sher Shah Suri was the leader of the revolutionary 16th century Suri dynasty stretching across present-day India. After defeating the Mughal Empire, the wealthiest empire of its time, his most notable contribution is attributed as being the earliest issuer of the modern-day rupee. Today, the rupee remains the official currency of India and 7 other countries around the world.
Okay. We talked about the color. There's a little bit of spice on the nose. Kind of does. I'm not a big Indian food eater, but it kind of does remind me. You sneak Indian cuisine every once in a while.
I do. It's really yummy.
And the smell does remind me of that. So there are some subtle spices. It's not overpowering or anything like that. It's very clean. I know we talked about the big guys of current day, but it's nothing like that at all. It's kind of unique. A little bit of spice to it, but not overpowering, like I said. It would definitely go well with, a spicy food.
Yeah, it's nice and crisp.
Well, just like any beer would, you talk about beer and wings a lot, spicy wings and beer.
Mm-hmm.
Beer just goes well with spicy food, I feel like. But the spices in this might make that pop a little bit more.
Yeah. Their website, I don't think, is formatted right for mobile. Because I have to scroll forever. But so in addition to their Basmati rice lager, they also have a mango wheat ale and an India pale ale because they are putting the India back into IPA. And you can find them at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and Costco.
Interesting. I've never heard of this brand before.
I haven't either. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It seems like they're contract brewed because they don't have anything about Dorchester Brewing Company on the website. They just say that it's brewed in USA.
Yeah, that's a possibility. It's possibly cheaper to do it that way.
Yeah.
You don't have to get, all the equipment and stuff. You don't have to worry about trade and tariffs and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can just brew it straight in the country and obviously pay the fines and stuff, but not the fines, but like the labor and all that.
Yeah.
Or whatever they charge.
So Dorchester's brewing website at the bottom says visit the Museum of Bad Art. So
where is it located?
It is in Boston, Massachusetts. And they say they have Boston's best view at their tap room.
Okay.
And it was just named one of Boston's best breweries by the Boston Globe. So they do not list anything, at least super easy to find on their website about Rupee beer. So I'm assuming it is all contract brewing.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with contract brewing. I mean, it's a way to get your product out, and you don't have to invest.
Mm-hmm.
You have to invest in a recipe, and you have to build it up, obviously, and you have to. That takes an enormous amount of trust. But if you can find the right partners, it's a win-win for everyone.
So December 10th is National Lager Day.
Oh, okay. This is technically a lager.
It's also Worldwide Candle Lighting Day and the Dewey Decimal System Day. Woohoo! It is Human Rights Day and International Animal Rights Day. So everyone super has rights
Today.
On December 10th.
Yeah.
It's Nobel Prize Day.
Okay.
And that's the big highlights from December 10th. It's also your mom's birthday. No, hers is tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah. It's even listed on nationaltoday.com that December 11th is your mom's birthday. That's crazy.
It's actually your mom's birthday. Yeah. Yep. Is there anything else you wanted to say about this beer or anything else?
It's a good beer flavored beer. And it's a good crispy boy.
It's a little more, I feel like. It is a crispy boy for sure. I mean, I'm not going to, sugarcoat that part of it, but it does have a little bit like a different flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not heavy like a Budweiser or anything like that. It's light like a Crispy Boy, but it has a little bit of spice.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just enough to give it something different and to differentiate.
Yeah, I'd consider buying more of this. And we've got 15 days left because math.
Yeah. Well, we have 50 more days left, so we can't buy this.
Nope.
We're having trouble finishing the beer that we have.
Yeah, we need to get through the box.
Get through the box.
Because what is in the box? We are still discovering.
You know, to go down a rabbit hole, I first saw that movie at Taft's Brewerium.
That's the first time I saw it too. And then I got so many meme references after watching that movie. I was like, that's where that's from. That's where that's from. And then one day we watched Crazy Stupid Love again. And I was like, it's every single gif of Ryan Gosling that I use at work. This is where they're all from.
We saw that in the theater.
We did, but I couldn't remember that all of them were literally from that movie.
That was a bad movie.
It's a hilarious movie.
It was a bad movie.
I didn't say it was a good movie.
It was very unforgettable. I wish I did forget about it, to be honest. Now that you brought it up.
There was love triangles, there was misunderstandings, there was old people beating each other up.
Is that the one that had all this celebrity? Am I thinking of the wrong one?
You might. There
was
we also watched Valentine's Day, which that one had
everyone in it.
Yeah, that one had everyone in it. And
That's what I was thinking.
It had Taylor Swift and Taylor Lautner as the captain of the cheerleading squad and the football team, respectively.
I remember that.
And they were in love. It was so hilarious.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, that was Valentine's
really
Day. Valentine's Day was really bad. Crazy Stupid Love is hilarious. It has some cringy moments, but like you're supposed to feel that cringe because of the plot.
I don't remember. When did we recently? You said we recently watched it.
I recently saw it, and that was probably like within the last 3 years. I'm a mom now. If I get to watch a movie that's for me, it doesn't happen that much.
We were watching The Crown like a week ago.
Yeah, it's so good.
That you chose to watch that.
Yeah, I know. I'm choosing to rewatch The Crown from season 1 for like the 4th time, even though all I really need to do is watch like the last 2 seasons. Because I can.
So you're complaining about you don't get to watch movies, but you're purposely rewatching a series for like the 5th time.
Yeah. I'm also watching Golden Girls for the first time, but I only watch that like when I'm sick, usually.
I don't know why we're talking about this. I forget what the point was.
Rewind the tape and you can remind us, but I'm going to go to bed.
But thank you so much for being here and for watching this. We will be back here again tomorrow. And this is the Craft Parenting Podcast, the podcast about 2 Cincinnati craft beer lovers with a parenting problem, if I can talk. And if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you
slam that like button, smash subscribe. You're getting farther away from me. I can't slam and smash that notification bell. 5 stars all around.
Yeah, if you're on audio, make sure you give us that 5-star review. If you want to follow the show, we are on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, of course, and Rumble. Mm-hmm. So you can follow us there to keep up with the show. If you want to follow me personally, I am at Craft Parenting Joe on Instagram.
And I am at Caroline Creates Crafts on Instagram.
And we will see you again
West side, best side.
We will see you again tomorrow.
My finger slipped.
West side, best side.